What is up, YouTube? So it is kind of hard to see, but it has been a struggle this last week, and I'm obviously not used to recording like this. But the game room took a huge hit during the flooding. As a, yeah, I'm trying to show you guys a little bit more. Like right now, we just have all my stuff plowed onto these tables. For the most part, these shelves worked out pretty good for keeping everything dry, but it's yeah, I it's it's messed up, guys. What normally was my streaming area slash gaming area over here is now just the center of attention for setting stuff. You can see on the walls going around here. This blue tape is where they're going to have to cut on the walls. They're gonna have to go through along and cut every wall, make sure there's no mold and stuff growing back behind it. Now, unfortunately, I do not have any editing software, anything set up right now because my PC, to avoid getting water damaged, was actually put upstairs in a tote. So as of right now, it's just been, yeah, I can't find the right area to hold. So I just wanted to kind of update you guys on what's going on. As a lot of you know, a week ago, Iowa got hit really hard with wind. Or not wind, well, we got wind, but rain. Lots and lots of rain. Our small towns are really getting beat up right now. I was fortunate, thank God that we only got a couple inches in our basement. And as a lot of you know, about 6 years ago, I had this happen before. So this time I was more prepared and I got a lot of the stuff up and out of the way before any real damage. Like the arcade one-ups, they're good to go, but I did lose the risers. So that's kind of a pain in the butt. But the PS5, I got my PC. Luckily, my wife, thank God for her, was like, maybe you need to get that off the ground. And I'm like, it won't be that bad. Well, it was. So thankfully, I got my PC and stuff upstairs. But this is basically just going to be an update video, guys. It's been about a week now. We spent days taking stuff out, throwing stuff away. Like I said, game room wise, there was not much damage. I got about maybe the risers, unfortunately my retro gaming rug that my wife got me one year for my birthday, I believe it was. That got destroyed. It's soaked up with water. But game wise and everything like that, and system wise, we're good on that. I did lose all my wooden shelves, which, as some of you know, I had like my cube and my storage cubes on it with all my retro games and or my consoles and stuff. But it's been very rough, guys. And like I said, fortunately for us, thank God that we didn't get as much as a lot of people, because there's a few people on my street that literally had sewage and water up to their hips. And luckily, it was just storm water that backed up through our sewer. We didn't get the sewage. I had a coworker. Oh man, he told me about. He literally was downstairs trying to get a sump pump going as a turd was floating by him, and it just makes me grateful that this is how it happened. Needless to say, too, going forward, luckily we kind of backed off on the videos. As you guys know, I came back from the break and I really was just kind of taking a break from making videos. So this is going to kind of go on with it. This is just, like I said, a quick update video. It's going to be raw, no editing, no none, because I don't have my PC or my editing software. So this is just recorded with my phone, just so I can update you guys. But I've been in talks with some people too. So this has really opened my eyes to, why do I need all this stuff? And I know I've talked to people, specifically like Rad Bash and stuff, about how I'm thinking about even purging a bunch more of this stuff because of situations like this. There was just so much carnage and going on, and for the most part, a lot of all I could think about was, oh my god, my game room, oh my god, all my games, and when I should have been like priority should have been more on like water heater, furnace, stuff like that. Luckily, my wife has been around to keep my head straight with that, keep me going, and everything. But it's just, yeah, and so I'm gonna talk some talks with some YouTubers and some other collectors. Pretty soon here we might be getting rid of a bunch more games, and once again, just the ones that aren't that meaningful to me that I'm not gonna play. That doesn't mean that they're not gonna be good games or anything like that. But it's like, I think I have like several copies of Call of Duty Black Ops. Why? I've talked about this in the past. Why do I need that many of it? So, yeah, that's going to be something soon here. Get rid of a bunch of that stuff. As a lot of you know, I got this recently. I don't know how well. This Sony Wiga. And I've been wanting to get back to playing some retro games actually on a CRT. So I'm working on getting that running. But as of right now, it's going to be just gaming as usual, guys. I'm going to keep doing these videos as much as I can, but like I said, it's kind of hard to do that when I don't have my computer set up or anything. And the blue tags around me, so next week they're going to be coming and basically cutting the drywall out and making sure there's no mold growing behind it because of how much water we got and how it climbs up on the inside of the walls. And it's just going to be insane, guys. I'm going to try and keep you guys updated as possible. I'm going to try and stream a little bit here and there. But as of right now, it's going to be hard to make videos. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to be popping up more in some like Super Retro Force videos. So if you guys have not followed that channel, that is a group of fellow content creators or a team that's making a lot of like top favorites for different genres of videos, reviews. Pretty soon, I think we're going to be doing game room tours for each member and stuff like that. So that'd be very great to see. But just ending this video talking a little bit more about this. I've seen people in the past talk about how flooding affects them. I know Pixel Game Squad Riff had a really hard time one time with his shed in the back, and when California got all that rain, and it is a struggle, and the unknown is just what am I going to do now? I don't think I'm getting too far ahead of myself by considering getting rid of a lot of the stuff. I've talked about in the past how I wanted to sell most of my consoles and just pick up a Retron 5 because why not? I just kind of at that point where I literally had a Dreamcast and stuff sit here for 2 or 3 years now without even being turned on. And I would actually enjoy getting that to someone that might actually play it. Now, I want to hold on to my console boxes because there's something about having the boxes that really is cool to me. But console-wise, like I said, if there's somebody out there that would want a Dreamcast to actually play it, whereas I'm just having it sit on a shelf, what's the point of that? The thing's going to sit on the shelf for so long it's not even going to probably work anymore. But just keeping you guys updated on it. Thank you guys so much also, too, for everybody that's reached out to me. DMs, through my videos, through my posts, and my community updates and everything. And just, checking in on us and everything. Just so you guys know, the family's great. There's no issues. The house, as of right now, is okay. We're just drying it out. But like I said, it's going to be pretty soon cutting walls down to make sure that there's no mold growing, and it's going to get dirty, it's going to get messy, and it's probably going to be a few months before this game room is even back to normal. But hopefully here pretty soon after this is all said and done, I can at least get my PC set back up, and we can get some videos going again. I definitely like to do, I've got a few in works with some people, and I'd also like to do a couple, people have been asking me for another DK Oldies video, checking out the prices and that, and I'm also, somebody wanted me to do another video talking about, like, the best places to buy a Super Nintendo and stuff like that, because I did one last year, and it's been getting so much traction that people have actually wanted an updated one, so that's coming too. I got a couple other great ideas. One of my videos I want to do too is do some research on when YouTubers do hidden gem videos, if afterwards, like bigger YouTubers, if for some reason afterwards the actual price of that game goes up, or if it's all just a myth. But that being said, thank you guys so much for your support. Love you all. And like I said, thank you for reaching out and checking in on us. It's a process, guys. I know it's gonna, this is just a start, but thank God that it could have been a whole lot worse. Could have had little turds floating around in here. With bunch of these some of these shitty games I got. But that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, stay retro, my friends, and I will keep you guys updated and see you soon. So just wait, we'll get going again on this someday. Thanks, guys.